I decided to paint some peonies. I hope I sounded right. I mean peonies. Peonies. Hi guys, it's me again, Richard Vasquez, and welcome to my vlog. Well, if you're new here in my YouTube channel, just click the subscription button below para lagi kang updated sa aking mga videos. So today, I'm going to show you one of my favorite things to do, and that is floral painting. But this time, it is a bit special because this is the very first time that I'm going to attempt to paint this certain floral. So before, I used to paint loose florals, but this time I decided to make it a bit detailed. And yes, I know this is going to be my first time, so expect me to have some mistakes. It won't be that perfect. I'm going to try to make it the best as I can. The flower that I'm going to paint today is peonies. Yes, you heard it right, I'm going to paint some peonies. So before we start, I'm going to show you first the materials that I'm going to be needing.
Of course, the first one is the brushes. I have here with me number 5 and number 10 synthetic round brushes. For watercolor is Horadam Aquarelle, an artist grade watercolor by Schmincke. Honey Mule watercolor postcards, and of course, some water. So for the main color of the peonies, I'm mixing up a little bit of red and a little bit of peach to achieve a lighter effect of a pinkish peonies. Yes, I'll just add some more water if I'm not yet satisfied with how strong the color is until I get a lighter effect. I also mix some magenta and violet and blue, that is for a little bit of darker peonies and for some detailing. So using the lighter version of the mixture that I did earlier, I tried first to put an oval, and I'm trying to encircle it with some strokes on the side until I get a bit a rounded effect. And so I'm going to do another peonies on the side. Well, I started on the side with an oval, and then I tried to encircle it again on the side by just using strokes to make it a circle effect. And you can actually put some petals on the side if you want. For the stems and leaves, I'm just mixing a light green and a bit of darker green, and I'm just dragging using the tip of the brush on the paper, and I'm also just going to put some leaves on it. It's okay if there are spaces in between of the leaves, it will add more details. So with the second peonies, I'm just doing the same thing as the first one. I'm just dragging it again down on the paper, and I'm just putting some leaves. And as you can see, it's actually a lighter version of the green ones. And later on, you will see that I'm going to make it a bit darker by adding more darker color green. So I feel like there's still spaces on the right side, so I'll just add one more peonies, and as you can see, I'll start to give more circular motions using strokes. And yes, just give more water if you feel like the color is too dark, or just leave the color using a dried brush. And yes, just do the same thing as the two peonies, just adding some green stems and also leaves. So to add more contrast and to make it a bit realistic, well, it's not, but just to give it a taste of realistic effect, then just add some dark green on the stems and also on the leaves. So I actually put a lot of water and the green color on these leaves. As you can see, it became thicker, and yes, but just let it be. You can just fix it later, and of course you can just leave the color if it's too dark, and let's just say it's a beautiful disaster. As you can see here, I'm adding a bit of darker pink from the mixture I did earlier to add some more contrast to the peony. And yes, as you can see on the third one, I'm adding more details, I'm adding more shadows because it is a bit lower than the first two. Well, as you can see here, I put too much strokes on the third peonies. There's a lot of details, but I actually like the contrast of these pinkish peonies. I actually like how it end up, but for beginner, yes, I think it's okay. But next time, maybe I'll try to make a lighter peonies. So I'm almost done. I'm just putting some more red details on the base of the peonies, and yes, maybe it will help a little bit more for it to come out of the paper. And yeah, just put some more details if you feel like you need to.
So that's it guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy watching this video, and even though this is my first time of painting peonies, I hope that you were able to learn something from this. And yes, please keep on supporting me on my videos, on my vlogs and my artworks by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Of course, if you have some suggestions or recommendations, also leave some comments. So that's all guys, have a nice day. Ciao!